to tonight's City Boys Basketball Senior Championship between, to my right, the visitors wearing brown, the Korah Colts, and to my left, wearing white, the league champion, White Pines Wolverines. We're going to be announcing both teams, so now starting first with the Korah reserves for the evening.
It's got to be like
Number 3, Ty.
That's what I said, yeah, 4,500 at least.
Number 4, Noah Grisdale. Number 8, Matt Akawinzi. Number 9, Gavin Smith. Number 15, Seamus Ryan. Number 15, Tate Tuckle. Number 18, Alex Varpio. Number 24, Oscar Ryan. And number 32, Owen Mills. The reserves for the White Pines Wolverines. Number 2, Grayson Pine. Number 3, Tristan Holsworth. Number 7, Lauren Waslocki. Number 11, George Nichols. Number 20, Nichelle Moore. Number 24, Gary Pine. And number 30, Owen Bouchard. The starters now for the Korah Colts. Number 5, Fernando Corral. Number 6, Nathan Hyam. Number 10, Eric Martolo. Number 11, Devin Grisdale. And number 17, Zane Murdoch. The Colts are coached by Aiden Sharper, Hugh Hyman, and James Grisdale. And now the starters for the White Pines Wolverines. At guard, number 5, Justin Grant.
Oh, yeah.
Go.
First off, we are playing this game under the OFSA guidelines, which includes the OFSA Sport Code of Conduct that's up on the wall behind you. Please cheer and act in an appropriate manner throughout the game. In addition, immediately after the city finals, we will be announcing our league all-stars and our league's most valuable player, so stay tuned for that. And finally, the people who will have the game tonight for us, Mr. Dave Zagordo, Mr. Dino Casone, and Mr. Chris Sequin. Best wishes to both teams. We hope for a great game.
Let me know when you're live. And welcome to this evening's high school senior basketball game between the Korah Colts and the White Pine Wolverines, brought to you by Saultsports TV. It's Michael Magley here with John Ostrowski, Jay Houselander, Chris Carr, superstar, on the camera, and we're all coming to you live from a very packed White Pines Gymnasium here in Sault Ste. Marie, John.
Yeah, this one is packed to the brim. Got about 400, 450 people here as White Pines wins the tip. And bringing you the starting lineups for the city champion White Pine Wolverines. Starting is just there's a steal for the Korah Colts, and starting for the White Pines Wolverines is Justin Grant, number 5. Number 8, Ethan McCorkle. Number 10, Nick Lutet. Number 15, the big man in the middle, Marquis Strawbridge. And number 42, Arthur Vincent. And I'll send it to you, Mike, for the starters for the Korah Colts.
Yeah, well done. It's the Korah Colts in brown. Starting number 5, Fernando Corral. Number 6, Nathan Hyam. Number 10, Eric Martone. Number 11, Gervin Grisdale. And number 17, Zane Murdoch. There are your starters from both these senior boys basketball players, and we're off and running here.
And of course, in the last matchup, Korah Colts coming away with a 2-point victory, 52-50 over the White Pines Wolverines. Should be a great one.
Should be a great one for sure. Korah getting the last one,
beautiful.
But it was White Pines with the first 2 games of the season. And speaking of the first 2, it's Ethan McCorkle with the first 2 points of the game, 2-0 Pines.
Nice little 1-2 step to the basket there. Made it look very simple.
That's White Pines wearing their home white kit, and Korah, the road team,
nice,
in their road brown kit. And that's a shot up by Murdoch. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Grant up the floor. And loses the handle momentarily.
A little erratic with the dribbling there.
For sure. Marquis Strawbridge. First time we're calling his name. And he puts up a 3. Doesn't go. There on the rebound is number 42, Arthur Vincent. 4-0 White Pines.
Yeah, great rebound by Vincent. I thought it wasn't a great shot by Strawbridge, but he was lucky to have Vincent down low there. Great play by number 42.
Yeah, a little opening jitters by 15, Strawbridge. As Korah puts up another 3, it doesn't go. So White Pines a chance to get on a 6-point run here. And Grant is fouled in the process, taking it to the rack.
Yeah, a bit of a late whistle. He looked up right away, felt some contact. So he definitely drew the foul there, wearing some bright yellow shoes. Number 5, Justin Grant.
His first trip to the line. First foul called of this championship game in the senior circuit. As we got the White Pine Wolverine mascot right in front of us. It's Grant missing on his first attempt.
0 for 1.
And White Pines 7-2 on the season. They are the league champs heading into the game.
And there you go.
And Grant hits number 2, so he goes 50%, and it's a 5-0 run for White Pines. And here comes heavy pressure by White Pines, a steal. And number 8, Ethan McCorkle, great defense by White Pines. He'll take a trip to the line.
It's all Wolverines right now. Ethan McCorkle going to try and get his 3rd and 4th points of the night here. They're coming out fast, White Pines, early in this first quarter.
Yeah, you can say a little home court advantage as
definitely.
They're playing in their home gym, and it's absolutely packed here as McCorkle uncorks the first one.
Could even consider an early timeout here. You're in a bit of a hole here. I know you only get 2 per. Is it 2 per game or 2 per half?
I believe it's 2 per half as McCorkle goes 2 for 2 to make it 7-0 White Pines, but a strong point by you.
Yeah.
And they're going to say play on. And
there you
maybe
go.
A good idea. It's Fernando Corral.
I thought he forced that, but it went in. Ball don't lie. And here comes the star player, Strawbridge. Feeds it to Grant. Justin Grant guarded heavily. And he's going to lose the ball, giving up. And here's number 17, Zane Murdoch with the steal.
And quickly up the floor. Beautiful. It's Korah for a quick 2. It's Hyam with his first bucket. And now the momentum shifts early, and the Korah bench is up and running.
Timeout for, I believe, White Pine, or is that for Korah, rather? I feel like it would be for White Pines there. Yeah, it will be a timeout for White Pines. Just saw the scorekeeper motioning to say it was called by the Wolverines, so they will have 1 timeout left this half. And now that we have a quick break in the action, just reminding everyone that we teamed up with Team Essentials and Wendy's of Sault Ste. Marie to honor the players of the game. They will be given a $10 gift card and a Team Essentials t-shirt if they win that prestigious award. And we'd like to thank our corporate champions, Huron Catholic School Board, Northern Sports Excellence, Freeze Frame by Bob Davies, Wendy's of the Sioux, Team Essentials, Maximus Rose, Elite 8 Basketball, and True House Sports Radio. If you'd like your business highlighted on Sioux Sports, contact us at siouxsports@gmail.com, and you can keep up to date with all the high school U18 hockey and anything else that's going on in the sports world in Sault Ste. Marie on siouxsports.com. You can follow live game stats and listen to the broadcast right on the website, and tell the world you're here. Share your experience with Sioux Sports TV on any major social media as we end the timeout here and get back to the matchup. 5:15 left to go in the first quarter. 7-4 for the White Pines Wolverines.
Well done on that read, John. I appreciate that. Just wondering how we got here. We're going to recap quickly the semifinals. It was the league champs who were victorious over the Superior Heights Steelhawks in one semifinal, and then Korah Colts, who had an outstanding game versus St. Mary's en route to this championship here. As we look in the live action, it's Korah inbounding. Over top goes Hyam. Number 17, it's Murdoch. He's going to drive, and he tries to put it up, doesn't go, gets his own rebound, kicks it out. It's Martone. And travel called on the floor, and the basket will be waved off. That was Eric Martone charged with the travel.
Yeah, and definitely a tale of two pretty easy semifinals for both teams. White Pines beating Superior Heights 64-28 to get to this one, and Korah beating the champ St. Mary's, the defending champ St. Mary's, by a 13-point win, 65-52, and that was a big miscue for the Korah Colts, getting the steal and then throwing the ball away.
Totally agree with you. Murdoch ends up with the ball, and he just puts a careless pass up the court, misses its target, so no damage done. Korah, an opportunity that went awry, and so now it's White Pines after that timeout looking to continue the momentum, and they do. It's 42, driving right up on the 45, Arthur Vincent to make it 9-4.
That's what Coach Ian Grant wants on the White Pines side. He's getting fired up and clapping along after that travel.
Travel called on the floor, so it will be White Pines possession in Korah territory. 9-4 is your score. 4:33 left in the first quarter. 2 team fouls against Korah and 0 for White Pines so far as they inbound.
Strawbridge passes it back to number 8, McCorkle, who's been great today, and probably should have had another one there, but just a horrible bounce on his end there. Unlucky. And here's Hyam driving to the basket. He's going to get the 2. Number 6, Nathan Hyam with 4 points on this one. So it's a 3-point game now. 9-6 for the Wolverines.
One possession game, and here it goes. Turnover, it's Hyam again to
Whoa!
And get that garbage out of here! Justin Grant with the big-time block.
Oh, my goodness!
The other way!
Wow.
Big-time bucket by Marquis Strawbridge. Unbelievable sequence.
That's how you fire it up. Grant to Strawbridge, no doubt about it.
11-6 is your score. What a sequence for the White Pines Wolverines as the fans get into it here at White Pines Gymnasium.
And they definitely have the home court advantage. City champions and lucky enough to host the city finals this year. They certainly deserve home court advantage the way they've been playing all season.
Yeah, we saw this early and often in the semifinals. Korah with heavy pressure, and it results in a turnover and a Corral bucket to make it 11-8 now. And here, steady pressure again.
Yeah, there it is, the NCAA basketball. That full court press not going to work out this time. Oh, maybe it will. Kevin Grisdale.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Arthur Vincent with the putback.
That's his 3rd rebound of the quarter. All offensive rebounds. Unbelievable.
And a little miscue. We haven't seen too many miscues yet from Nathan Hyam as he fires a pass off of the sole.
I just have to highlight
Owen Mills.
Sorry about that. I just have to highlight Arthur Vincent. 3 offensive rebounds and 3 baskets. He's cooking right now. He's doing everything a coach loves to see. It's not pretty. It won't show up on TSN, but it gets results.
Absolutely. I don't know. Maybe that block and dunk sequence will end up on TSN. That was just incredible.
Gorgeous, yeah. And it was a nice block by Mills there to be all ball and time it correctly. So it will be White Pines ball. 3:07 left to go in the first quarter. And Vincent. Mills, a little bit of a mismatch there. Sends it back to Grant.
Pretty tight pass. Ends up in the hands of Grant. Now it's outside shot here by White Pines. It doesn't go.
That was a force.
And it's going to be white ball. Fortunate bounce there for White Pines to maintain possession.
Yeah, very fortunate bounce. That was not a good shot by White Pines. Forced it a little bit.
They do have a bunch of shooters on the floor. As I see number 10, Loudit in the game. He could shoot from beyond the arc, and so can Strawbridge. Going to drive into the paint. He's stripped by Grisdale. Grisdale looking for his first bucket. Doesn't go, but he follows it up. Gavin Grisdale, the grade 9 student with a good finish.
Could be seeing Grisdale and Strawbridge as teammates in Algoma uniforms one day with the talent they have, and it's going to go the other way. Korah basketball.
This atmosphere is just at another level, and the junior game was pretty intense and a great crowd, but the crowd here has just elevated their game, haven't they?
Yeah, this is a small school in White Pines. You could tell they really take pride in their basketball team because it seems like the entire student body is here tonight. And there's Hyam, sends it to the corner for three. Unfortunate, but Hyam with the board.
Oh, he's scrapping for it. It'll be a tie-up. And, wow. The crowd is just electric, and Korah's looking to call the timeout. It's probably a good timeout.
It looks like it's Korah ball because they have possession. Coming into the game now is number 11, George Mikos, for number 10, Nick Lutit. They can't get the sub down just yet. They will as soon as they get possession, I assume. Oh, yep, he will be coming in the game.
Yeah, the referee's just kind of being the air traffic controller there, and Korah will decide not to take the timeout here, and it's going to be Korah inbounding, fresh 30 seconds on the clock. And it's Hyam, to Martone. Shoots it from the elbow. He's missing again on that opportunity. Is Strawbridge coming up big for White Pines on the rebound. Now Grant going to take it up. Gets the contact, and it'll be a charge.
Yeah, definitely a charge on Justin Grant there. That's the right call. Probably should have went up with it about a second earlier or tried to look for the pass. I don't like running and just going for the shot there. I think he could have taken his time. Had about 18 seconds left on the shot clock, but it won't matter. It'll be Korah ball.
So Martone across the timeline. Dribbles into the paint. He's going to kick it outside. It's Hyam.
Great
and
passing.
A wide open Grisdale. His first attempt from beyond the arc doesn't go. The White Pines there to rebound. Now Grant carrying it into Korah territory. Quietly guarded by Corral. Now it's Strawbridge to Vincent, kicking it right. And left, and Strawbridge with the miss, but a good rebound by White Pines. They'll get a second chance opportunity here. 7 seconds left. Gotta go.
Up.
Vincent's got to put it up, and he tries to put a pass into George Migas, but it doesn't go for White Pines. It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, turnover for White Pines, and Korah ball. Now here is number 10, Martone. Buck 18 left to go in the first quarter.
Pace has not let up.
No, it has not.
Martone to Corral. Outside to Hyam. Now it's Owen Mills. He's going to drive into paint. He's going to kick. Good ball movement by Korah. Martone can't get it to go, but it's a rebound there. Hyam again. Jumping up and getting high is Nathan Hyam. Give him 6, and now it's a 13-12 score, and the momentum shifts again, John.
Yeah, Korah getting another rebound or another tip ball going their way. Unbelievable. Korah is getting all the bounces right now, it seems. And now they're going to set up. We'll probably look for some motion and try to find a three-point shooter open.
Yeah, it's Coach Shard calling instructions. Owen Mills. Dribble handoff to Hyam. Swings it left to Corral. Another handoff to Martone. Thinks about shooting a three. Doesn't go. He's going to drive. Kick. Hyam again. Grisdale. And a turnover. Good defense there by Grant. But it's a steal the other way by Hyam. And one more steal by Grant. We give and go. 27 seconds left in the first quarter, and what an individual performance there by Grant for his first field goal.
That was very tenacious of him taking himself, and could have waited and tried to run out the clock, but why not take it if you have it open? There's a big man Mills with a shot fake, and he gets it.
And Mills, the grade 13 student, makes it 15-14, and last second here, opportunity for White Pines, and a foul called on the floor.
I don't think that's it might be a shooting foul.
Yeah, referee's putting up 2 fingers.
I don't know about that call, but luckily for Strawbridge, he'll be getting the 2 foul shots.
So 15-14 is your score. It'll be 42. Arthur Vincent, who's got 6 points in the quarter, heading to the charity stripe to shoot 2.
Yeah, sorry, that was Vincent, not Strawbridge, and Vincent's first shot is off. He's having quite the quarter. Him, Justin Grant, Ethan McCorkle, all being impact players for the White Pines Wolverines here.
100%, and he comes up empty, so a huge opportunity. Those free throws might come into play as it's a tight contest here.
Here we go, 1 point game, 15-14 after 1. That was quite the quarter we had for you there, and 24 minutes left to go in this game. We'll see what the Korah Colts can do different. Well, I guess they don't need to do much differently. It's only a 1 point game. See who can pull away, hopefully before halftime. Both of these sides making necessary changes. And now that we have a quick moment, I will remind us of our sponsors once again. Once I find
And welcome back. You're watching Sault Ste. Marie High School Senior Basketball Championship on Saultsports TV and Rogers TV as quarter number 2 is off and running. Top scorer for Korah in quarter number 1 is that man, number 6, Nathan Hyam. And I'm going to turn it over to you for high scorers for White Pines.
Yeah, it's been number 42, Arthur Vincent, getting tenacious boards. All 3 of his baskets, 6 points coming off of offensive rebounds. So he's been getting all the hustle baskets. That's made a difference for White Pines here today.
That's been a huge difference and a good stand by White Pines.
Here
and
it is.
Wide open, just how he started the game. Ethan McCorkle, give him 6.
Right place at right time. He saw it, and he actually has 5 because he only made the 1 free throw. But
he was only 1? Okay,
yeah,
1
he
for
was
2.
1 of 2, and McCorkle just playing a great game so far. And here's Owen Mills down low. A little pump fake, nice
and
move.
That's when the patience of the veteran comes into play. Owen Mills.
And some of the Wolverine fans saying travel, but I thought that was 2 steps. I thought that was perfect.
Yeah, I thought so too. 17-16 is your score, but now we got another score, and that's George Migas for 2. 19-16 is your score.
Yeah, he was unguarded there. He just slipped past his defender. You got to watch that there if you're Oscar Ryan, number 24. And here's number 6, Hyam. Oh, gets stuffed. Mills thought about it.
He did. 24, Oscar Ryan. And Grisdale now, he's been pretty quiet, but there it is! The 3-point play, good! All the way from Aurora's west side for Grisdale.
There you go. What a nice shot, just stepped right into it. Looked like a professional the way he shot that ball.
He's very smooth.
This guy's smooth too.
McCorkle, you're right. 21-19 as the heavyweight champions and the senior circuit trade punches.
Oh, if you're Hyam, you can't be doing that.
And that's a turnover, and it's going to cost you as McCorkle is on a 6-point run there just alone. 23-19, and we got a timeout on the floor, John.
Yeah, big time. Timeout on the floor called by the Korah Colts. And now that we have our time, we're going to just let you know that we've teamed up with Team Essentials and Wendy's of Sault Ste. Marie to honor the top athlete of each game with our Player of the Game awards. Each player on each team one player on each team will receive the T-shirt and the $10 Wendy's gift card. Thank you for your support, Wendy's and Team Essentials, and we'd like to thank our other corporate champions, Huron School Board, Northern Sports Excellence, Freeze Frame Photos, Wendy's, Team Essentials, Maximus Rose, Elite 8, and True House Sports Radio. If you'd like your business highlighted on the stream, contact us, SiouxSports@gmail.com, and keep up to date with all the Sault Ste. Marie High School action at SiouxSports.com. You can follow the live game stats as they're in play and listen to the broadcasts on the website. And if you're here, if you're on the website, you might as well share your experience on all the major social medias. Sioux Sports TV, very easy to find us. Let's get back to the action as this timeout is just about over.
I got to catch my breath. I enjoyed that read there.
There you go.
As we tip back into live action.
And I'll catch my breath here, and I'll swing it over to you.
Yeah, 23-19 is your score. A good timeout there as White Pines, Ethan McCorkle wants that T-shirt you were talking about. Player of the game.
Yeah.
So far, player of the quarter for sure. But plenty of time left. Just under 6 minutes. It's going to be Korah inbounding from their own zone. It'll be number 6, Nathan Hyam.
Yeah, and here we go. Hyam with a couple turnovers. Probably needs to calm it down a little bit, make the easier passes. And Zane Murdoch back in the game, the 10th grader for Korah. And here comes Hyam, bring the ball up. Mills with a big thunderous screen. Hyam has a little bit of space. Hyam now here to Murdoch. Murdoch swings it to Grisdale. Grisdale with a move. Oh, nice. Beautiful.
And he's going to put it up for the rack, and he will shoot too. That's a nice move.
That nice little James Harden shimmy made a little bit of space. Oh my goodness, he's only 15 too, 14 or 15. He has for 4 more years to develop those moves in the Korah system. Like I said, that's a guy who's probably going to play OUA basketball. I can almost guarantee it.
He was electric in the semifinal versus St. Mary's, putting up 5 3-pointers. He was just all over the place.
Yeah, and that's a guy that, as he misses his first free throw,
yeah.
that's a guy that the Algoma basketball system should really look at and start recruiting now, because you get your homegrown talent as you're a developing program. That would be just quite an addition to your team in a couple of years' time.
For sure. He goes 1 for 2 from the line. Give him 6 for Gavin Grisdale. Ooh. And 23-20 is your score. And Owen Mills, look what I found. A turnover for the veteran. Draws some contact. He continues to dribble.
Pass.
Great pass to Murdoch, and Murdoch goes up to the... And he is fouled in the process.
Strawbridge's first foul, I believe, of the game.
I believe you're correct, as he's been pretty quiet this quarter after a pretty electric start to the contest.
Yeah, and it will be 2 free throws for number 17, Murdoch, his first chance to get points. I believe he has the Zoom Freak 2s on. The Giannis shoes, I could be mistaken, but that's what it looks like. And he'll miss his first shot. 23-20 still. Able to get the second.
Yeah, splashes his second, make it a 2-point game. And a nice inbound there by White Pines. Almost an over and back, and almost a turnover, and Grant bails out his teammate.
Yeah, great play by Justin Grant there.
Strawbridge gonna drive, and what a play by Strawbridge for another bucket. Marquise.
Too easy for him.
25-21 is your score. The league champs up by 4 points. Grisdale with the miss, but Murdoch putting it up.
Oh, that's
Strawbridge there for the rebound.
And here comes Justin Grant pushing the pace.
Comes up short.
Yeah, he really rushed that layup.
And a good pass by Martone. He finds Grisdale 1v1. Oh. What a move! And Grisdale off glass and in for Gavin Grisdale. 25-23, a 2-point game.
And yeah, Grisdale can score at all 3 levels. He's showing you that here. And now he's going to be locking up their best player and Marquise Strawbridge. Grant back to Strawbridge. Strawbridge makes a move. Oh, a little bit too short there. Owen Mills with the rebound.
Comes up short. Owen Mills pulls down the rebound, but pulls it down and gets tied up.
And that'll be, I believe, White Pines ball. Nope, it will be a push against White Pines. It's a foul.
Oh.
He went like this. I assume that's, it is definitely the push motion.
So give him 3, or give the White Pine Wolverines 3 team fouls.
That's a lot. With 4 minutes left to go.
Yeah, and Korah coming up empty. That's what you want to do with the foul count. And Grisdale coming right up Main Street. Like you said, he can do it all. It's Gavin Grisdale.
And Korah ball. Wow.
Taking over this contest.
And that's Eric Martin with that great defensive play. 25 up, 3:54 left to go in the half.
That's what he's going to give you.
Just gorgeous.
No points yet for number 10, but coming up big on the defense. So a chance now for Korah to take, I believe, their first lead of the contest.
Yeah, and we'll see. He's probably going to go to Grisdale here. He's starting to get into his groove a little bit. Oh, the big man down low, Mills, waiting. Yeah, perfect
open
pass.
3, Grisdale off the iron.
That's just, I didn't make it. There's Owen Mills, the big man.
The veteran. And we haven't called his name, but they're saying he's out of bounds. Arthur Vincent. It would have been Owen Mills possessing it out of bounds, so it will be White Pines ball.
That was a really nice play by Owen Mills, though, to find his that's tough for the bigger centers to do, to find their guy, but he found the guy in the corner. Great pass by Mills.
Yeah, and Korah was very effective at the pressure versus St. Mary's. It's White Pines able to break it. And nice little reverse layup there by Arthur Vincent. Give him 8.
Oh, it was Vincent. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, sorry, 42 Vincent. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
And right back at it, Grisdale.
Oh,
a little too strong.
That's a foul against White Pines, surprisingly. I thought that, I don't know if I'd call that. I didn't really see a push there. But they'll call it regardless. And 3 minutes left. They already have only 1 foul left to give.
So 4 team fouls for White Pines. Grisdale misses the left-handed layup, gets another chance and misses it again. They will retain possession, I believe. It's going to be Korah ball with a new clock. The fans are right into this game.
Coming into the game is number 7, Rowan Wyslocky, taking out George Mikos. George Mikos has 2 points on the game.
It's Mills inbounding to Martone. Kicks it right to Murdoch. Murdoch hands it right over to the White Pines player, and that being Strawbridge. So a little easy turnover there for White Pines. Bit of a gift, to be honest.
Definitely a gift. And they'll get it right back, the ball. Here comes.
It's usually how it works.
Yeah, Grisdale with his 2nd steal of the game.
Dribbles between the legs, loses the handle. Murdoch thinks about putting up a 3. Now he's going to put up a jumper too strong.
That it was not a great look there. I would have just shot the 3 if that's the best look you're going to get.
Strawbridge now kicks it left to Grant. Puts up a triple. Doesn't go.
Way too strong there. And here comes Zane Murdoch. And now here's number 24 with the ball. Here's Oscar Ryan swings into the corner. Now here's Grisdale with the ball in his hand. Going to look for a pass here, most likely. Yeah, swings it. There's Murdoch wide open in the corner. He's good! Zane Murdoch with his 4th point of the game. And the Korah Colts take their first lead, 28-27. And it looks like a blocking foul.
Yeah, Murdoch hitting the corner 3.
Yeah, that was a blocking foul, it looks like, against the Korah Colts. Their first foul, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, and speaking of first, it's their first lead of the ball game with that triple by Murdoch. It's now the visiting Korah Colts in their brown uniforms, leading 28-27. So a 1-point ball game with just over 2 minutes left in this half.
And it will
and
be.
Owen Mills says, yeah, that went off of White Pines, and he was right. We were right there at the score table.
And substitution coming in. Murdoch back in for this time for Mills. 2:03 left to go in the first half.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining game so far. As Grisdale inbounds to Martone. Martone to Hyam. We haven't called his name in a while.
No, we have not.
An errant pass. The Grisdale knocks down Murdoch. Another careless pass there. Grisdale wasn't looking, and he got the return pass, and now it's Grant going to make him pay. And it's Justin Grant cashing in on the Korah Colts error. Yeah. 29-28 now. We got a lead change.
Great move by Justin Grant to find some space there. $1:33 left to go in the half now. And now here's number 6, Hyam. Hyam keeps it for himself, swings it to Martone. Martone to Murdoch, who has some space. That's his second 3 of the game. Zane Murdoch, 31-29 for the Colts now.
Big time triple from Murdoch. That was good, all the way from Gooley Avenue for Murdoch as he's starting to heat up.
And Strawbridge took the hit. That'll be Korah's second foul of the first half. Or sorry, the second quarter, rather.
Quick 2 buckets by Murdoch. Give him a quick 7. He was pretty quiet in the first quarter.
Yeah, definitely a way to get your points per game up there. And with $1:14 left to go in the half, it'll be a throw-in.
I think those will atone for the 2 miscues that he had earlier in the game.
Yeah, for sure. And Neshoba Moore, the new man in the game, finds number 7 down low. Wazlaki with his first 2 points.
Nice bucket by Wazlaki to knot this one up. 31-31 is your score. And wow, just a careless miscue there by Oscar Ryan. He took his eye off the ball.
Not a good pass at all there for Ryan.
Did have some pepper on it from the quarterback on the gridiron, Martone, but certainly a catchable ball that Ryan just lost his concentration. Grant now as the Wolverines start to move it around. Strawbridge with a pass in the corner. Grant tries to push it into the paint.
Another turnover.
Murdoch on the spot. And with just under 30 seconds left in this first half, it's Korah with an opportunity to take another lead. Murdoch now.
And defended by Neshoba Moore. Great defense. Has to watch his hands, though. And another steal.
Picked his pocket. And Strawbridge running over everybody for that bucket. Marquise Strawbridge. And a big-time opportunity there by Grisdale. And that is how this half will end, on the Marquise Strawbridge bucket to make it 33-31 in favor of the White Pine Wolverines.
Yeah, what a half. It's definitely anybody's game. We'll take a quick 10-minute break for Mike Magley. My name is John Ostrowski. We'll be back. We're going to stretch our legs real quick and continue the second half. Final 16 minutes of the season in the Sault Ste. Marie Senior Boys Basketball Circuit.
And welcome back to this evening's high school senior basketball championship game between the Korah Colts and the White Pine Wolverines. Tonight's game is brought to you by Saultsports TV. Halftime score, it's the home team, the White Pines Wolverines, 33, and the Korah Colts, 31. High scores for Korah is Grisdale with 10, Murdoch with 7, and Hyam with 6. Turning it over to John for the high scores for White Pines as we...
Yeah, high scores for White Pines. Vincent with 8. McCorknell, I believe, has 9, and Grant with 5. So a couple good scores right now. The wealth is being shared. It's Arthur Vincent just had a phenomenal first quarter. He just caught fire. There's a foul on Grisdale.
Totally
That's his first foul of, or it's his second foul rather of the game. Yeah, it's a shooting foul, so Strawbridge will go to the line, get 20 seconds into the half here.
Yeah, so an early opportunity for Strawbridge. 6 points, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
And chance to extend that lead. Of course, he had that big bucket to end quarter number 2 to break the tie.
And there you go, Strawbridge with 1. And 34-31 for the home team.
Strawbridge looking to go perfect from the line.
Here we go. We'll see what he can do here.
And he splashes in the second one. Give him 8. 35-31 is your score. Heavy pressure by White Pines. And good job by Hyam to find the release. It's Corral, who's been pretty quiet after the first quarter. And ball on the ground. It's a good job by Martone. It's a travel call, though.
There you go.
That's the call when you're doing that on the floor.
And, yeah, it's definitely should have just released the ball, but it's pretty difficult when you have a bunch of wrong-colored jerseys around you. And now Ethan McCorkle, with, like we said, with 9 points already today, going to be throwing the ball in. He's been an impact player.
Oh, has he ever. In both quarters, he started both quarters off for White Pines with some quick buckets.
Absolutely.
Let's see if his pattern will continue.
And here's Strawbridge with the ball. I just can't believe this guy's in grade 10. And what, see, like that, plays like that,
good
easy
vision.
Pass, easiest bucket of Nick Lutit's life. And he's just so refined, such a refined basketball player. And there's Owen Mills wide open, gonna do his thing, do the fake.
That's why the veteran is back for Korah.
Big body down low for sure.
Fifth-year player, give him 6. And it's 37-33. White Pines with the lead. Grant just getting it over the timeline. He finds Loudit. Back to Grant. And Strawbridge. He's going to drive, put it up.
And Corral saves it.
He was looking for contact, doesn't get it. Corral saves it, to your point. And he gets it to Mills. Up the court, and there's the top scorer for Korah in the first quarter. Can't get that one to drop.
He knew right away Mills did not want to run the transition there. He's a post player for sure. And here's Grant, nice. Takes the contact, no foul, surprisingly. Wow. And there's Grisdale with the shot.
Open 3, doesn't
nice
go
board
for Grisdale.
And now here's Hyam with the ball, setting up, looking for a screen. Justin Grant saw that right away, so that'll be canceled pretty quickly. Here's Hyam circling around. Down low. Now out to the corner. Oh, no good. And Grisdale and Strawbridge fighting for it. Strawbridge wins it this time. Yeah. Another rebound for the big man.
Martone unable to get it to go. I believe he's scoreless on the evening.
Yeah, he is.
He's usually a big part of the offense for sure. So White Pines doing a good job on Martone, and Grant's going to put it up, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
Yeah, that might be a no, it was probably a foul, but if that was a little bit of confusion, would have definitely been a makeup call there because he got absolutely hacked the possession before, and I was surprised he didn't get a call there. So he'll get his 2 free throws eventually, and he'll take them right here. This is his second time at the line. First time he was 1 for 2, and there you go.
Nice. So you're saying a well-earned opportunity
yeah,
at the
absolutely,
line.
Absolutely. Let's see what Grant can do here.
Comes up light.
Whoa.
Comes up very light.
Yeah, no, he's not happy with himself there. He's going to get one of two. That will be, I believe it's a basket violation, so you get the inbound.
You are correct. So 50% from the line for Grant. And a 5-point lead, more importantly, for the White Pine Wolverines. 2-possession game here. It's Grisdale to Hyam.
They're swinging it around.
Over top to Grisdale. Oh, just a little miscue there, but Martone is able to corral it. Finds Hyam in the corner, drives, going to put up a shot. Oh, it's a pass to Mills. It looked pretty good there. Some ingenuity by the Korah Colts. Doesn't end up in a bucket, though.
Yeah, it will be, I'm not sure who has the ball here. I think it's, possession arrow. So Korah luckily will have possession of this again. It'll be Nathan Hyam throwing the ball in.
So 4:50 left in the third quarter's. Pace slows down a little bit. Little cheeky inbound there by Korah. Grisdale misses. Mills misses a number of times. And Mills maintaining possession. Corral to Hyam, and Korah will now set up their offense. Grisdale to Murdoch, who had the hot hand from outside. Doesn't get it to go there. And the rebound by Strawbridge for White Pines.
Strawbridge pushes the pace, sends it up to Lutit. Lutit back to Strawbridge, looks for it. Strawbridge on Grisdale, he pulls up from mid. Yeah, he just forced that. I don't like that shot. But now it will be.
Forced it early for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Corral with the ball, pass it to Hyam. Hyam with the shot. And just in and out. Here's Grisdale.
Good rebounding by Korah. Corral to Grisdale. To Murdoch, pushing it into the paint. Mills. And good ball movement by Korah.
Oh, nice.
And good shot opportunity there by Grisdale, and a rare miss by him.
Yeah, you got to be disappointed if you're Gavin Grisdale not come down with at least 2 points.
Yeah, Grisdale stuck at 10. Strawbridge with the rebound. And a foul called on the floor by the referee.
And it'll be a timeout, and now that we have a chance to remind you of it, we will. Here are our corporate champions here on Superior School Board, Northern Sports Excellence, Freeze Frame by Bob Davies, Wendy's of Sault Ste. Marie, Team Essentials, Maximus Rose, Elite 8 Basketball Academy, and True House Sports Radio. If you are interested in having your business highlight on Sault Sports TV, contact us at saultsports@gmail.com and keep up to date with all the Sault Ste. Marie sport online at saultsports.com. Then you can follow the game stats as they are live, watch and listen to the broadcast, and get the latest news and upcoming games. Make sure to tell the world you're here. Share your experiences on all the major social media platforms. Thank you very much.
And while we're in the timeout, I do want to recap the audience on what happened in girls basketball earlier in Sault Ste. Marie. In junior basketball bracket, it was the undefeated St. Mary's Knights claiming the title over the Steelhawks from Superior Heights, an up-and-coming team from Superior Heights, but it was St. Mary's once again undefeated in the junior bracket. And in senior action, it was St. Mary's Knights defeating the Korah Colts on their home court, no less, to claim the senior trophy. And congratulations to all 4 of those teams, but the St. Mary's Knights for capturing both the girls' brackets, and St. Mary's Juniors, congratulations to them. They ended up being the NASA champions, capturing that title in North Bay as we look into live action.
And here we go. 3 minutes left. 5-point lead for White Pines. Haven't really pulled off, and geez.
And it's going to be the good old, lots of confusion here on the floor.
And number 20, Neshoba Moore.
It's going to be over and back here.
I think if you're up 5 points, maybe you can laugh a little bit about that, but those are not the plays you want to make in a championship matchup, that's for sure.
Yeah, a little bit of a brain cramp there, as we call it, for White Pines. And you don't expect that out of the timeout because you're generally setting up a play of some sort.
That's odd for sure. But they'll definitely try to get that back. Here's Korah with the shot, number 5, Corral.
And Corral rattles it in. It's Fernando Corral with the big-time triple. Good. all the way from Douglas Street in the West End for Corral. Give him 7.
And there you go.
And there's the answer. It's McCorkle.
What a game for this young guy. 4-point game still for the White Pines Wolverines, but I guess White Pines is a little bit more of the momentum here, but it's back and forth right now. Here's Gavin Grisdale. Down low to Mills.
Mills finds trouble. Little errant pass by Grisdale. Good hands by Hyam. It's the hot hand. Corral puts up a 3. That's not going to go. And a nice rebound, a high point rebound by Strawbridge for White Pines.
Yeah, not the best shot selection, but look good from here.
Yes, we had a little
music
on the floor, a little musical interruption that maybe confused some of the players. Definitely confused me.
Yeah, you got to watch that in the championship game. Should probably just unplug the phone there out of the aux cable or whatever they're using, but won't matter. It'll be White Pines ball off the out of bounds, and here's Justin Grant, waits for it, finds Nashoba Moore.
Now Moore looking to atone for the earlier mistake.
There you go.
And he does, and you just got to give the assist there. Just pass it to McCorkle, and he will finish the play.
That's Nashoba Moore's first time on the scoreboard with his first assist of the game.
Give him an assist, and more importantly, give McCorkle 13, excuse me. He's in double digits. 42-36 is your score. White Pines ahead. Hyam looking to cut into that lead, and he does with a big-time bucket for Hyam.
That's a huge bucket there. Now here comes McCorkle, who's pushing the pace. Gives to the big man Strawbridge behind the back move and double teamed, but McCorkle's wide open.
And just owning another quarter. McCorkle working his way towards that Wendy's and Team Essentials t-shirt.
He has 15 now.
Unbelievable.
And a 5-point game here. Grisdale for 3.
Here's the answer.
Nope.
Doesn't go. Good rebound by Corral. Grisdale with another opportunity, and he is slapped. And a foul will be called on the floor.
Is that on the White Pines Wolverines, or is that on the...
I believe that was on White Pines. It'll be Korah possession.
Yeah, I don't have any arguments with that. And now coming into the game is number 10, Martone, with a surprising 0 points for him, but he's going to look to bounce back. He has 9 minutes left in his season to do so, so we'll see if he can be an impact player. Off the inbound, takes it, feeds it to Corral. Corral back to Martone, and Martone to Corral. These two are going to share the rock a little bit. And here he is, Martone.
To Corral. Or excuse me, to Grisdale. Now Corral.
There
And
it is.
splash! Big time bucket. Good. All the way from Mrs. B's Pizza in the West End for Corral.
And he's not happy with getting a foul call there. That's only your second foul of the quarter. You don't need to get too upset about that. But that's his second foul, I believe, of the game. Or is that his third of the game?
I'm not 100% sure, to be honest.
Okay, we will find that out as soon as we can. And now coming into the game is number 24. I think it is his third foul now, seeing that he's out of the game and his reaction. So I think that is Corral's third foul.
Yeah, I had him for 2 before.
Yeah, that's
so
why
I just didn't know who was it. Yep, you got it. And he ran into foul trouble, to be honest, against St. Mary's and pretty much sat most of the second half. But he's a huge impact player. You need him on the floor.
You know, he's a grade 11 once he figures out how to defend without fouling. Hopefully next year it'll come for him. He'll be definitely better defensively and be able to stay on the floor longer. And here's Grant with
totally agree. He's in double digits.
Wow!
A big time answer by Grant. Pull up jumper. Give him 8 for Justin Grant.
And Martone's open.
It looked like he was fouled a bit on that shot. Another great rebound by Strawbridge. He's probably got 8. And the only thing that went wrong for Ethan McCorkle in that quarter was missing that shot. As you mentioned, he's got 16. And we need to take a little breather here.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break, and then we'll be back for the last quarter of the season.
High school basketball on Saultsports TV and Rogers TV. And welcome back to Sault Ste. Marie High School Senior Boys Championship game at the gymnasium of White Pine Wolverines, where the league champion White Pine Wolverines lead to start the fourth quarter by a score of 46-42.
And I think going to the fourth quarter, it's going to be the Marquis Strawbridge show. If he shows up and he becomes a big-time performer like he usually is, and there's a nice pass by Grant to number 11, George Mikos. And if he's able to take over this game like he usually can, I think it's going to be White Pine's game to lose, because he's just such an impact player. And White Pines has momentum right now, but here's Martin with a shot.
And he's fouled in the process. The coach doesn't like it.
Good call. Good call for sure.
Yeah, I thought he got fouled his last three-point opportunity, so he's going to shoot three from the line. We mentioned Martin has been scoreless, but he's had an excellent season as he is one of the MVP finalists in the senior circuit. Also up for the referees award. We'll talk about some of those awards later on, but Martin hits on his first. As the cowbell goes,
now
doesn't matter. Eric Martin, number 2.
Okay, so 2 for 2 for Martin, and he's taking his third of 3 shots here.
You got it, and it's
2
out.
for 3.
So 67% for Martin, but a critical 2 points to make it 48-44. The White Pine Wolverines with the lead.
That's just when you got to make your free throws. Could be a one-possession game right now.
Yeah, as we see Corral back on the floor, making an impact. Good work by him. He finds Martin. Now Hyam, and I believe they're saying Hyam may have stepped out of bounds.
Yeah. Oh, no, it looks like it's on. Yeah, it looks like it's a foul, maybe a push against the White Pines Wolverines.
Did you get a number?
Number something 0, it looked like. So there is no 0 on the floor.
Maybe 20? I don't know. I didn't see who was in that area.
You know what? I assume it's Nishoba Moore then. Yeah, I'm going to say it's Nishoba Moore's first foul of the game. And White Pines already 2 fouls under a minute in the quarter. Wow, that
could be huge.
Yeah, that could be huge. Absolutely. And that could have been a third foul right there. Luckily, it wasn't. And Strawbridge with the good defense.
Strawbridge with 2 fouls of his own.
Oh, my goodness.
He goes up for a dunk, but misses it. You were asking if dunks are allowed in this league, and we've seen one already. Corral took a heavy shot there. A couple players collided. He doesn't see too worse for wear as he walks it off. Referees have a conversation at center court, and Referee Zagordo, is going to go to the scorekeeper's table.
And we're just going to wait to see the call for that.
Yep.
Okay, it'll just be a throw.
26 seconds. They're adjusting the clock there, and there we go. It's Hyam to Grisdale, top of the key. Swings it left. Martin, a good-looking 3. Big-time splash for Martin. Good all the way from Chippewa Street in the west end of Sault Ste. Marie, and now we got a tie ball game.
There you go. And there it is. And, it will be a timeout for the Korah Colts. Tie game, 48-48. And now that we have a quick second in the action, just want to congratulate Saultsports TV for hitting 100,000 views, or 250K views on YouTube. Wow. Great accomplishment there, and absolutely worth highlighting. And Saultsports TV doing a wonderful job of covering all the Sault Ste. Marie and Algoma Region high school sports. Definitely a valuable asset in a community like this that loves its sports. And thanking all the sponsors: Elite 8 Basketball Academy, Maximus Rose, True House Sports Radio, Team Essentials, Wendy's of the Sioux, Freeze Frame by Bob Davies, Huron Superior School Board, and Northern Sports Excellence.
Yeah, well done. And since you're talking about awards, that's a big-time milestone for Saultsports TV. Grammy Awards were given out a few weeks ago, and it's award season here in Sault Ste. Marie, and just want to go through the Senior MVP finalists in this high school basketball circuit. Congratulations to the following MVP finalists. Eric Martone, who we just see hit that triple from Korah.
Yeah.
Marquise Strawbridge from White Pines. And Justin Grant, also from White Pines. Congratulations to those three up for the MVP. And we got referees sitting all around us. Referees Award nominees this year: Eric Martone from Korah, Marcus Ruscio from St. Mary's, Keaton Albert from Superior Heights, and Justin Grant from White Pines. Congratulations to the referees nominees. Those awards will be given out on the hardwood after this game.
Yeah, and Justin Grant, he's the player I'd like to highlight. He really didn't have a strong first half, only with the 2 baskets, and had about 3 turnovers. But the second half, he's had a bit more of a steady hand, made a couple mid-range shots. I think that's where he wants to excel in the mid-range game. So Justin Grant really picked it up in the second half, and I think that's led to, White Pines leading most of this game.
Yeah, I know, totally agree. And White Pines has been leading. We've seen a few lead changes, but currently where it sits, it's all tied up at 48 with the conference call at the score table with the referees. We got coaches having conversations. I'm just glad that we're able to bring this game to everybody on Saultsports TV and Rogers TV, because there is not an open seat in the house.
Yeah, I mean, I made the comment saying this is a pretty small gym, and I was surprised to see the size of this gym when I walked in, but it is just packed to the brim right now. And it's awesome to see people coming out and supporting students, parents, family, friends alike. It's good to see, because the sport of basketball is definitely rapidly growing in this country, and 10 years ago, I don't think this talent would be at this level in a place like Sault Ste. Marie.
Yeah, totally agree. So congratulations to.
Oh my goodness!
What an inbound play, and it's a big-time bucket by Marquise Strawbridge.
Wow.
Huge 3 coming out of the break to start the fourth quarter for Strawbridge.
And there's a shot. Answer 3. There it is! Wow! Oh my goodness, this is third of the game.
Unbelievable. Was that Murdoch?
That was Corral with the 3, so that's
Corral,
his third of the game. He's been unbelievable today. He might be my pick for player of the game. Not to spoil anything, but he might be it, the way he's been playing.
Well, there's a few nominees. Certainly Corral is on it, and so is number 11, Grisdale.
Oh, is it? I don't know. That might be a goaltend. Oh, he's getting 2 shots.
Wow.
I think I would have called that a goaltend. I don't know.
That was, I think, a sure basket that Strawbridge blocked away there. And
I don't know. It's pretty ambiguous. I think, Coach Chard is – I think he saw what I saw. I think he saw the basketball start to go down a little bit. I don't know if that's the right call there. But the substitution, Shoba Moore coming out, Nick Ludit coming in. I got the pronunciation right. It is Ludit. He has 2 points today, and he's taken out Shoba Moore with only 1 assist. And I think Coach Chard – he's not going to make an issue about it. He's just saying, okay, it is what it is, and that's what you want to see. Coach is passionate, but he doesn't cause problems, right? So we'll see Grisdale with 2 shots here.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's so calm. These are critical.
Yeah, he's not
critical buckets, and Grisdale, who's stuck at 10. Thought he had a sure 2 there, and now he's got to work for it.
That's disappointing. You don't get the call you want. Now you miss a free throw. So,
misses number 2. So that should get the coach up in arms. And and White Pines with the rebound to make it worse. But a big time stop there by the Colts. It's Martone to Murdoch. He kicks it out.
Yep.
Corner 3 by Hyam doesn't go. Corral and Grant battle for the rebound. Now it's Grant to Strawbridge. Up. Rejected by the rim. Corral. Great work corralling that rebound. To Murdoch as the pace intensifies here. Murdoch. Corner 3. Martone. A whistle on the floor.
And this is why I'm going to go back to this, and I'm going to refer to an old NBA game in, I believe it was Shaq's first year with the Orlando Magic in that finals game 1 where Nick Anderson missed all those free throws. I'm not sure if you remember that, but that was the comparison that I drew to missing the free throws there. It shows how important it is, and you're leaving 2 points on the board with 5:20 left. Sure, there's 5 minutes left to play, but
my girls play basketball, and I always say, got to make your free throws.
Yeah, it's so important.
So we'll keep an eye on that as Grant takes it to the rack, and he will head to the line.
And that's Corral's
his second trip.
And that's Corral's 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, his coach, Aiden Shard, coaches him up there and says you're one away from exiting the ball game.
Oh, okay, so it is 5 fouls at this. I assumed it was 5 as it's 8-minute quarters, but I'm glad I was able to confirm that indirectly.
There we go. I don't know much about basketball, but I know a few things. And there we go. Grant, heavy pressure on these free throws, and we can't underestimate how intense and pressurized the situation is.
I had an old coach who would clap in our ears when we shoot free throws, and that's how you get used to situations like this.
He's gone 1 for 2 the last 2 trips to the line, and that one is a complete miss. So
and there's Strawbridge, and he's going to miss. And there is Korah and Justin Grant. Now he's defending hard. Grant versus Corral. Now Hyam with the ball.
It's Hyam now at the top of the key as you and I just trade punches here and trying to keep up with the pace. And Hyam runs into White Pines Wolverine and another one. And now it's White Pines the other way. It's one of the top scorers, Ethan McCorkle, with another 2. Big time bucket for McCorkle.
And now here it is.
Making his way for player of the game as Martone, it goes halfway down. What a rebound by Hyam.
Nathan Hyam doing the dirty work, but it's been that kind of game for Martone, hasn't it?
It has been. Hyam, give him double digits now. He's got 11 coming up big for the grade 11 student. 53-53. I can't even hear myself think.
This is intense. This is the type of game that you're going to be upset if you miss.
Thank God we can rewind it on Sioux Sports TV.
Oh my goodness!
As Marquis Strawbridge with the big time answer.
Wow.
55-53.
And now we're under 4 minutes to go here. The intensity is insane. And now here's Corral. There it is, Grisdale.
Wide open.
Yeah.
And Grisdale throws up the 3. It's a tray from the
13.
corner.
That's
good.
13 for Gavin Grisdale.
All the way from Sports Center in the west end of Sault Ste. Marie. That's where these Korah Colts are from.
There we go.
And we got a momentum change here as White Pines just throws that one away.
And Coach Shard telling his bench to calm down. Sit down, we're okay. We do not need a technical right now.
This is unbelievable action. Korah Colts with the 56-55 lead.
Oh, Strawbridge, he's going to throw it down. There it is! Jumping over Marquis Strawbridge!
A huge dunk by Strawbridge, unbelievable!
That's how you get the crowd fired up. Oh my goodness.
That'll get us off our chairs, absolutely. So, a lead change again. It's now White Pines up by 1, but Korah Colts are not going away anytime soon. Corral to Murdoch, and now we got a whistle on the floor.
Yeah, it will be most likely a push against Ethan McCorkle, rather. I think that's only his 2nd foul of the day. I think you're counting fouls. So, oh no, I think I might be.
Is it on Korah?
I believe. I don't know. It should be a foul against White Pines, but
yeah, I think you're right. It's Grisdale trying to find space there amongst the fans.
Yeah, I do apologize.
Inbound.
Sitting at floor level and doing this is pretty difficult. Usually we're up top, so it's a little bit hard to see all the nooks and crannies on the floor.
Yeah,
but
I see my family in that corner. Courtside seats, you're welcome. Courtesy of Sioux Sports TV.
Look at that.
You only had to wait an hour in line because it's standing room only here at White Pines, and a big miss by Korah. Chance for White Pines to answer, and it's Grant with the floater. Big time bucket by Justin Grant.
Big time player. That's a leader on this team. he had to step up, and he has stepped up.
Totally agree.
He's not thinking about his bad first half anymore.
59-56. It's a one-possession ball game, and Grant.
You can't even fault Grant there. That's a better shot by Hyam. That was better than the defense, and that was just unbelievable by Nathan Hyam.
There is a lot of young basketball players coming up big.
Yeah.
In the championship game, and and there's a turnover, and here it's Hyam again.
Oh my goodness!
On the spot, a miscue by White Pines, and Nathan Hyam says, "Look what I found!" A quick 4 for number 6, and it's 60-59. I don't know who we're going to pick for player of the game as it continues to change. I know you've been thinking about it, but we got so much action here to watch. Strawbridge.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I love the enthusiasm here. Strawbridge with a rare miss. Now it's Korah. Hyam with a chance to add to the lead, and he's going to be fouled going to the rack. Nathan Hyam with a $1:43 left will shoot 2.
And that's McCorkle's third foul, and as soon as he came down, he knew exactly right away that was not the right thing to do. So, you know, you don't want to give up another foul and get in the bonus and give him shots anyways. So that's just really not a great foul to take at this stage of the game. But the silver lining is now Hyam has to earn the free throws.
Yeah, to your point, I unofficially have Hyam at 13. I know you've been keeping track of the scores too.
Oh, you had him at 13 points?
Yeah, I believe so. But again, that's unofficial. He had 4 real quick ones as he looks to add to that total, and it's Korah with a 1-point lead. And
I have 15 for Hyam, so we're pretty close.
15? Okay, we'll give him 15. I think your total's right because it was a quick 4-6 points for him.
It's still 15. He missed the first free throw here, but he's going to make the second one. You got it.
So give him 16, and more importantly, 2-point lead.
Yeah,
as the pressure intensifies in this contest.
Too many missed free throws from both teams here, in my opinion.
They don't expect it in a championship game. It was McCorkle. Unbelievable as the Korah fans are up and moving. It'll be Korah possession with a $1:30 left in the fourth quarter. And a dangerous pass, I got to say, by Grisdale. Didn't find the hands of Martone. But Korah will maintain possession.
And here we go. $1:30 left in the game. 8:58 p.m. here.
And another dangerous pass, but Grisdale is able to intercept only
momentarily. Great job by McCorkle.
And Grant, ball's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be White Pines' ball. They're trailing. We've had a couple lead changes. They're trailing by 2 with a very important possession here for White Pines. And Coach Ian Grant for White Pines is sending the instructions to his team for a set piece.
Yeah, here we go. 171 live viewers on YouTube. Thank you very much for joining Saultsports TV for this fantastic game of basketball. And oh my goodness, Grant fell into the fans, and he's going to get the ball back, luckily. Well, luckily for him, that is. $1:23 left to go in the game.
Yeah, and keeping track of the foul count here, it's White Pines with 5 team fouls charged. Korah with only 2, so 3 fouls to give for Korah.
Yeah.
But they are currently leading. We've had probably 4 or 5 lead changes. White Pines led the game.
This is for that NASA. This is for that NASA berth. There's a lot of young guys on both teams, so this will be a rivalry for years to come. McCorkle, yeah, he'll get the he'll get the 2 shots for that.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable all game.
I think you ready to announce player of the game, Mike? I think I will do the White Pines one, and I'll hand it off to you for Korah. And it looks like there'll be a substitution, so we'll get a couple seconds to do it here.
Yeah, let's go for it.
And let me just find a pen for producer Jay. I got him one. So for White Pines with 18 points, most likely going to be more here, I'm going to give it to number 8, Ethan McCorkle. What an unbelievable game for the young man, stepping up. And you have the Korah one. I'll let you decide on that.
Yeah, I'm going to, as McCorkle hits his first, I'm going to wait for this to finish off.
Sounds good.
And keep the suspense going.
There will most likely be a timeout or something
This is
anyways.
to tie it up. And there's your player of the game. As you mentioned for White Pines, yeah, I'm going to wait for a little bit of break in action here and keep the suspense going with just under 2 minutes left. $1:14 to be honest. And it's a 61-61 ball game. It's tied up. Nathan Hyam, of course, and Grisdale. And both want that player of the game trophy, or t-shirt, I should say.
And there you go.
It's a big stop as Zane Murdoch took it to the rack. And it's a big stop by White Pines.
There we go. Great stop by White Pines. 58.1 seconds left.
Yeah, so I'll announce the player of the game. And like I said, Kevin Grisdale had a fantastic game.
Yeah.
And we know he's a young player, grade 9. But we got to give player of the game to number 6, Nathan Hyam.
Yeah, what a player.
16 points. Maybe we shortchanged them a bucket or two, but definitely an outstanding game.
Oh.
And still more to play, but Nathan Hyam is your Wendy's and Team Essentials player of the game with just 49 seconds left in a tie ball game.
Yeah, what a game. Everybody is locked in for this, and it should be a phenomenal ending here.
And we got a timeout on the floor. I'm just going to quickly recap what was happening here yesterday in the volleyball circuit in high school. It was the St. Mary's Knights capturing the junior title in girls volleyball over the hometown or home court White Pines Wolverines. And in senior volleyball, it was the St. Mary's Knights capturing the title in senior volleyball over the Superior Heights Steelhawks. So congratulations to St. Mary's. Clean sweep in the volleyball circuit. And as I mentioned earlier, it was St. Mary's girls with the clean sweep as well for basketball. So congratulations to those teams and coaches. And I got to say congratulations to the Korah Colts and White Pines staff, players, student body for an excellent performance tonight.
Yeah, what a game, and just a phenomenal performance from both teams. And it's coming down to the absolute wire. 9 p.m. here. Probably went a bit later than anyone thought it would, but this is just a phenomenal game, and both teams have just been throwing punches and couldn't have asked for a better game of basketball.
Absolutely, as we got Coach Scarpino behind us enjoying the view. One of the coaches for the St. Mary's Knights senior program, one of the championship coaches here, taking it all in, and he likes what he sees so far. As 49 seconds left. John, I know you want to try to get out of here early, but we might have some overtime.
I'm completely okay with that. I am completely okay with however long we have to stay here if this is this kind of basketball we're watching.
I totally agree with you. I feel like we're in the stands right now.
Oh, I think we are pretty much in the stands, Mike. I think everywhere in this gym that isn't the floor is the stands.
As we look into live action. As we get a few things straightened out here, we're going to continue with our announcements.
I'm going to take a quick swig of water, actually, and rest my voice.
No problem. While you're doing that, I'm going to recap the junior basketball boys division right here at White Pines earlier this evening. Seemed like 4 hours ago. It was the Korah Colts defeating the Superior Heights Steelhawks in a very entertaining game. Korah Colts, congratulations to Mr. Wes Hill and his team for an absolute excellent performance. And it's Korah looking for the clean sweep. with the senior team represented on the floor, but White Pines, the leading champs, will have something to say about that as we're tied up here.
Yeah, just an official's timeout here. I think they're going over something, 49 seconds left.
Well, while we do that, we're going to step away. You're watching Sault Ste. Marie High School basketball on Sault Sports TV and Rogers TV. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yep. And welcome back to live action at White Pines Gymnasium here in Sault Ste. Marie. It's White Pines to inbound. McCorkle finds the hands of Strawbridge. Strawbridge going to drive in the paint, puts it up, and it's going to go! Strawbridge with the unbelievable bucket and one.
Yeah, this kid is I don't have any words. This kid's going to be a star.
That is just insane.
When you are that big and you're that imposing and you're that dominant at the age of 15 and you look like that, you look like a grown man at the age of 15, you're going to be a damn good basketball player for a very long time. Like I said, this guy's going to go OUA 100%, I think.
What a performance by Marquis Strawbridge. He had a big bucket to start the third quarter, but I think that is an even bigger bucket to your point. And as everybody was up in the stands here.
And this is the biggest free throw of his young life and his young career so far. No pressure on him. Luckily, I don't think he can hear us, but this is the biggest free throw he's going to shoot in his life up to this point.
And I think he went 50% from the line last time, but it doesn't matter. This is going to be money.
Oh, my goodness.
But Justin Grant's there. Justin Grant by Grant to open up the lead.
Wow.
The two leaders for White Pines all season. Justin Grant with an unbelievable putback.
Yeah, that's unbelievable to say the least. And now you got to get a quick bucket here.
Both teams at 5 fouls, so.
Oh, yeah, both teams are at 5 fouls, and now they're resetting the time. Timeout, Korah. I think that's their final timeout of the game.
Yeah, and that's a really good timeout as, again, we catch our breath here, but wow, we expected a pretty good game. I think in the opening you were talking about the last time these two teams played. It was a 2-point game with Korah winning, actually, that game 52-50.
Yeah, that shows these two teams do not have much love lost, and these two teams are young, so this might be a finals preview for 2025 and 2026 for all we know. So this is the making. This is the beginning, I think, of a brand new rivalry in the senior boys basketball circuit. And you think about the guys that Korah Colts are getting. They're getting AJ Coach Emilio next year. I think we'll have to look at the roster. There's a few more big names that I think are grade 10s for that Korah Colts junior team, but they're only going to be getting better. So we'll see. You have Grisdale for 3 more years, Martone for, if he comes back, which I assume he will, 1 more year, Corral for another year, Hyam for another year. You have a lot to grow if you don't get this victory if you're Korah basketball.
100%. Like you said, 2 young teams and just getting more athletic with the juniors coming up.
And they've held Strawbridge. They've held Strawbridge to be not the best player on the court all game. The best player was McCorkle.
For sure. And as I look at the banners and the rafters here, the White Pines junior basketball, they were the NASA Single A champions in 2022-23. So you know they got championship pedigree and a chance to put this one away with 38 seconds left.
Yeah, I'd say if Korah doesn't get at least 2 points, this game's probably over.
Well, let's see. Hyam has been a big-time player. He's already got the Wendy's T-shirt. Ball is in his hands to inbound. And he's almost running out of time there. Martone now is going to put up a 3. Oh, off the back rim. Grisdale with a rebound, but he's out rebounding by number 10, Laudit.
And there you go. That's pretty much sealed the game. Strawbridge will take 2 free throws, fouled by Owen Mills.
How many points do you have for Strawbridge?
Let's count them up for a second here. I got 14.
Well done. So 14 for number 15. And he'll shoot 2. I know we gave the T-shirt away to Ethan McCorkle, but close number 2
you
right there.
You got to give a shout-out to Strawbridge. I think Korah's done a fantastic job of stopping him, and he's still gotten for 14 points. And like I keep saying, this guy is not even close to his full potential. It's very, very true. This guy is built like a basketball player, and if he trains right, he eats right, he stays healthy, you know, he's going to be a star basketball player for this community.
And the Stars are out tonight as he hits his second, making it 66-61, and the rebound there by the player of the game for White Pines.
Yeah.
How fitting, Ethan McCorkle with good work there. He's going to head to the line to add to his total.
And a nice bit of sportsmanship by Eric Martone. He's obviously upset because he lost the championship game, but he pushed down McCorkle, and he still gave the time to help him up and say, my bad, man. So you really like that sportsmanship from Martone there.
Oh, for sure. A lot of these gentlemen on the court play club level ball. I'm sure they're all teammates off the court, but when you're wearing your respective high school colors.
So both these teams will go to NASA. Korah going to AA NASA, and now White Pines booking their ticket in single A NASA. You don't see a single A team knock off a AA team very often, but that shows the quality of White Pines here, being a small school and having that many amazing players.
Yeah, this White Pines basketball program is unbelievable. And I mentioned I watched them play volleyball yesterday in the girls circuit.
Yeah.
Up and coming as well. So hats off to the White Pines Wolverines, as this game's not done just yet. Grisdale comes up firing, and that's probably going to do it here.
There it is.
There it is. It's the White Pines Wolverines in their home gym, taking the senior boys basketball championship. Congratulations to the White Pines Wolverines.
Yeah, what a game, White Pines. You feel unfortunate either of these teams have to lose. They played a phenomenal game of basketball, but White Pines will be celebrating this one, and they deserve it. They are a powerhouse, and they're going to make some noise in the single A NASA circuit, aren't they?
Yes, for sure. And this is a game for the ages in high school basketball. This is what you expect to see in a championship caliber game. Everyone wants a close game, but you're never quite guaranteed. And I actually called the senior girls basketball championship, and it was a bit of a runaway by St. Mary's.
Yeah,
this is what you want.
Absolutely, yeah. Wonderful game, and I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. I'll send it off to you, Mike, to sign everybody off for the evening, and then we're going to have probably in a couple weeks we'll be recapping the NASA games for both of these teams, as well as St. Mary's, who's also going to NASA.
Yeah, absolutely, as we're going to hand it over to the in-game announcer, but congratulations to White Pines, and congratulations to the Korah Colts as we sign off here. Michael Bagley, John Ostrowski, Jay Houselander, Chris Carr Superstar. Our thanks to Shaw Houselander as well. And thanks to all the fans and everybody at home that enjoyed this basketball game. See you, bye.